Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of Bedwars. Today's topic is whether Hypixel is dying. I bring this up because I've been seeing a lot of content about how Hypixel is dying, and I don't really agree that it is to begin with. I don't think Hypixel is having the issues people are saying it is, and I don't believe that it's going to die. I mean, I have some proof for it, don't worry, I'm not just gonna make a claim. Did he fall off? I think he fell off. Look, I can build up too. And you fell like an absolute nerd. So a lot of people have been posting this video about how Hypixel is dying, when I just don't agree that it is. I think Hypixel's doing fine. I mean, if you just look at the concurrent player count, it's at like 45,000, which is a very large number. I don't think enough people give credit to how big that number is for a... I love when stuff just stops being where I want it to be. I don't think enough people give Hypixel credit for its concurrent player count. Because when you think about it, Mineplex, the largest Minecraft server before Hypixel, their best concurrent player count ever was like 34,000. So Hypixel's current, and he died. Good job. I'm so proud. So Hypixel's highest ever concurrent player, or Mineplex's highest ever concurrent player count, is beaten by Hypixel's current average, and its highest ever was 200k, and I think that number, the 200k, is why so many people think Hypixel is dying, because we're not there anymore. We're not at the point where there's hundreds of thousands of people playing at any given moment. Now, sure, that's true, but most online games would kill to have 40,000 concurrent players this long after release. I mean, think about that. It's been how long since Hypixel released, and they still have 40,000 players, and we're nowhere near the dip we were at 5 years ago, and I'm bad at the game. The dip we were at 5 years ago was... Okay, Gray doesn't have a pet, so we're gonna want to kill Gray. The dip we were at 4 or 5 years ago, before the 200,000 peak, before Technoblade, before all that, I think it was 15 or 20k players. We're not back there. We're still doing fine. I say we're as if I'm part of Hypixel. I'm not. I might be someday, though. Who knows? That would be cool. And then there's the question, is Bedwars dying? And I still don't think it is. I mean, it's not... I don't know what the current player is, but I think on average there's a couple thousand people playing it. Really what's driving Hypixel right now is the Skyblock servers, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And Bedwars, it's not like we have trouble getting into a game. There's not as many players anymore, and there's not as many bad players, so it's kind of overrun by people who try hard. But there's nothing wrong with that. Most player bases thrive off of the competitive scene post-mortem anyways. I just don't see the issues so many people claim there are with where Hypixel is at right now. So no, Hypixel is not dying. The videos you see are 100% clickbait. We don't have the issues. We just don't. We're built different. We're never gonna have any issues. See, he's a tryhard. You can tell just by the way he punched. Nice try. I have mining fatigue, so I don't need to worry too much about him for a second. Nope. That was a interesting choice. Go away. Easy one. Yeah, Hypixel doesn't have the issues people are claiming. It's gonna be fine. I wish that there were more players, but someday there will be. You know, Hypixel doesn't have the issues that Mineplex did. What a lot of people don't realize is that Mineplex's issue was not one of player base. They had the player base. They had the new players. They were getting millions of players, just zero retention. No one stayed. And that's because of a lot of back-end issues at Mineplex. So from what I understand, their code base was built without any intention of future use. And if you know anything about programming, that means that That means that the spaghetti that was left behind by the previous owners is nearly unintelligible for anyone else, which is a massive issue. Just a massive issue. If you can't read the code, if you can't develop on the code, you either have to restart or you have to untangle the mess. And that's just not feasible. It's not feasible for anyone who's working that load. This is great. I don't want to take this fight. Yeah, that's all that matters. I saved my stuff. So their code base was just a tangled mess of problems. Their player base wasn't staying. Their mini games were out of date. Mineplex's issue wasn't, and then the EULA. The EULA absolutely destroyed Mineplex because they were selling stuff for a competitive advantage, and the EULA stopped them from doing that. The EULA made it to where they were no longer allowed to do that. No. Easy fight. So the EULA was a big issue for them because they stopped making millions and they started making 20% of whatever they were making. It's a huge hit. I mean, that's how Titan MC died. They died to the EULA. The issue with the EULA is that Minecraft decided you can still have servers, but you're not going to have the same money making. You got to make it cosmetic or benefits that aren't a competitive advantage in game. Wow, he fell. Who would have guessed that the player can't play? I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about. Mineplex died, but that doesn't mean Hypixel will, because Hypixel doesn't have the same backend issues that Mineplex did. Bedwars isn't dying. Bedwars is fine. It's just not thriving. Skyblock is still thriving, which is crazy for how long it's been released. Is someone just getting... Okay, Aqua, you're just gonna stop. I'm sorry. I don't know what your issue is or why you think that this is the correct play, but you're just done. I don't... Why do you keep going in on me without even buying armor? Do you realize the issue with that? You're not even that good at the game. Some people just amaze me with how much they try, but don't care about actually having the stuff to be able to try. Now, all of that said, Bedwars needs an update. I'm not going to deny that. Bedwars needs something new if it's going to thrive again. Because Bedwars on other servers and other games is destroying. Fortnite, Roblox, Bedwars content on YouTube is dominated by Roblox content. That's not even a debate. It's just a fact. That would be very swag of you. Yup. I just made a slight mistake. This is fine. I'm back at my base now with all of his stuff. I would love for there to be a Bedwars update. A Bedwars update would mean more content. And I mean, the Slumber Hotel happened, but I already completed the entire Slumber Hotel, and there's nothing to spend your 100,000 tickets on when you're done. So there's no reason to even grind the tickets anymore. Because you can grind almost infinite tickets just off of... Oh, the gray guy's not even in the game? The red guy's not even in the game. Let's go get his bed. I didn't realize green didn't have a bed. Oh wait, I broke green's bed. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. The issue is I have no idea what a Bedwars update looks like, because Dreams mode is a different take on the game. That kind of failed. I mean, when it's out, people play them, and they're fun, don't get me wrong. I like Dreams mode. But they're not saving the game. The Slumber Hotel, darn it, now I just have to go kill green. The Slumber Hotel is cool. Don't get me wrong. I liked the Slumber Hotel. I liked finding out who the owner was. It was fun grinding different missions. But once again, you're kind of limited in how much you can get out of that. The challenges were great, but in the end, there's only so much you can do with challenges. I've already beat them all, some of them dozens of times for the level. I've done the hit list challenge. I even recorded it. I just forgot to stream it. Or not stream it. I recorded it, but the recordings kind of failed. Wow. So what does a Bedwars update look like? See, this is the one thing I came into this video without even thinking about, because I planned on my second game ending quicker. Different maps are always great. The rotating items are fun. I think Hypixel investing in the ranked community and in matchmaking to protect new players would be good. Because new players just don't have a good time right now. They're completely forgotten about. They're fighting people like, well, me, but people even better than I am. And when you're not at the level where me and my friend Elios are, it can feel like people are just exponentially better than you because you don't realize you don't need to be skilled to win. What you really need to win is things like game knowledge, awareness, decision making. That's what wins Bedwars games, not overwhelming skill. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have overwhelming skill, that helps. You see that in ranked. Ranked players have skill and game knowledge and awareness. Whereas, like, this green guy, he mostly just has skill. He's better than me, probably, in a straight-up fight, but that doesn't matter since I outgear him. He is, however, smart enough to fight me with fireballs and not take me in a fight because he knows I outgear him. I'm gonna jump off so that he can't do what he wants to do. I want this, that, those, and I want to track him actually. Now I need to stop him from gearing up. Oh. Die. Should have bought an ender pearl. With that, the video ends here. If you enjoyed, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you didn't enjoy, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Really, if you just made it to this point, you should subscribe. It'd be pretty cool. But no, Hypixel is not dying. Bedwars is not dying. Just to prove my point, Hypixel is at 43,000 players. Bedwars is at 5,000 players. Bedwars has almost more players than the second biggest Minecraft server at the moment. That is not a dying Minecraft game. As Minecraft gets more popular, Hypixel will return. As Minecraft gets less popular, Hypixel will stay. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the best server. Have a good day. Bye.